So I'm gonna have to try to discuss the production issues a little bit, because even though I'm not a Percy super fan, good or bad, some of the choices they made with casting and certain decisions made behind the scenes are now kind of notoriously well known, that they changed characters or at least altered some aspects of the plot to fit in this new adaptation. Usually I'm not bothered, but I do think we want to be careful with changing a canon. But as far as I know, the author is okay with this, so that's a bit of a dilemma. I think usually you don't want to do that, but there we are. So I'm a little torn that the politics are a little frontal, because there's no way out of it. There are a lot of black people in this teaser. Not a few, like a lot of black people. A lot of black people. So I'm like, okay, alright. So the politics were a little too frontal on that end. But if they want to change some aspects of the canon, again, if the author approves, good or bad, that is reasonable. In terms of meat and substance, though, it is a little bit all over the place. The beginning was very promising. They seem to be using real locations. I don't remember the last time I went to the Met, but this definitely feels like New York, at least at the beginning. So a lot of points for at least giving real locations in a few shots. But then kind of degenerates, because when Percy finally gets to his training camp, school, Harry Potter village, whatever that is, looks really cheap. It looks really bad. Even some things that should be impressive, like that half man, half horse, clearly look very, very fake. So they seem to spend a lot of time and energy on a few things, but on other things, maybe they were rushed for time and they just went through it very, very quickly. It just seems very plain. Male protagonist is on a quest. He gets a sword. He's going to use the sword against the beasties and go on the quest. Here are some sidekicks. It's about it. So it's very peanut butter, jelly, sandwich kind of approach to storytelling. For instance, with the colors, they don't really do anything. There's no real rhyme or reason why. Do they have orange for a reason? Does it symbolize something? Don't know. And given the rich array of mythologies you could tap into, it's very plain and simple. It's like, let's unleash the CGI. So this looks like a Minotaur. Is it a Minotaur? Probably doesn't matter. So I'm going to give this a 6 out of 10. They did enough to make me curious, but I will probably take a long while to watch this. But Percy looks okay, but not much more than that.